Oh my goodness, you guys. I have Spellbinders Club Kits of the month for October 2023. I have the Perfect Package, I have the Wax Seal, and the Better Press, and I was preparing and putting them on my little, magnetic board like I like to do to show you guys everything. I am just like, Spellbinders, what are you doing? This is Christmas. I must admit I can't get enough Christmas. I think that's not controversial. I think a lot of people can't get enough Christmas, craft supplies. Super cute, you guys. So we're going to jump right in just a second, but let me give my disclaimer that these items were sent free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. You guys, this is loaded. There's lots to go through here. The little add-on for See, I'm getting tongue-tied already. The add-on for the small die of the month I have here, and everything's here. So the Better Press, the Wax Seal, and I know sometimes I do a separate video with those, but they're all here and I have them to show you. So again, I get samples, so my samples I put on this board. They might be in just plastic wrapping like this, but yours will be nicely packaged, of course. Something more like what you see over here with these guys, with some inspo, with some instruction. I know like the large die and the stitching and the small die all have construction to go with them, so they do have that info on the back of your carrier. Okay, so really cute stuff. I mean, we're just gonna get right to it because I cannot even. Let me see what looks better. I can leave those there. I think that's okay. And then this is the card kit of the month. Let's just start with the embossing folder of the month. That's just generally where I begin. And you guys, it is called Christmas Tile, and you guys know these are 8 3/4 by 5 3/4 dimensions on these folders. They will emboss an area of 5.5 by 8.5. So just a really nice, generous embossing folder. And look at this very traditional, almost Nordic feel, and you'll see with the 3D embossing folder how they have a similar feel, but they are different. Super cute. I love the little sprigs here, very reminiscent of other collections they've put out in the past that are like Christmas collections. So I think this is really gorgeous. You can pair it up with those. And just have fun. I mean, this is so pretty. I love the ornaments. You guys saw that I kept using the vintage ornament throughout the 12 Days of Stitchmas Advent Calendar. It is really gorgeous, and this is really, really pretty. I love the little like snowflake in here. Lots of detail. So that's the embossing folder of the month. We have the 3D embossing folder of the month. Of course, all of these are available separately. They're available as some value kits. They're available as the Perfect Package, which is everything except for the Wax Seal and the Better Press of the month. And you also get 10% off their site if you are a current member, so nice deal there. This is called Flowering Christmas Tree Burst. So it has a lot of words there, Flowering Christmas Tree Burst. And look at this little tree, you guys. I just love her. She's like a little chubby here, like this. I like the little round nature of the like the branches and stuff. And look at these little flowers, little sprigs. That's what I was saying. They're similar in feel, this one to the other guy, but different, of course. And the difference with 3D embossing folders, they are also thicker, and then they just emboss in a different way. Instead of just going straight up and across and straight back down with the design, they kind of undulate, and it's just really, really pretty, the result you get from a 3D embossing folder. But they're both amazing designs. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, I cannot. So that is the 3D embossing folder. Our clear stamp of the month, what we have here is the Festive Penguins. And I think this is so cute. Let me see if I can, there we go. So the clear stamp is a photopolymer stamp. You can pick it up by itself. You can pick it up with the dies. It's a different kit. It all comes in the Perfect Package, so you'll have the stamp and the dies. But I love that this is just the imagery that you can actually color in. It's just really easy to work with, I think. Even if you have like this little stack of guys and then maybe these little 2 guys with them, you can have all 5 penguins on a card, or, just little like gifts. How cute would it be if somewhere kind of in the air, like they're dropping them or however, because it just is such a cute little image, right? With the little penguin stacked here. This little guy with his big hat, and this one with his little scarf. Be cool, be chill, be merry. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Pile of warm winter wishes, and then you have some accent items, a little ice cream cone. And then the dies will cut the Tower of Penguins. Hope you can see that over here. All the accent pieces, and then the 2 characters. The sentiments do not have dies this time. But for me, the way this looks like, I would have my little image, let's say it's a card. Maybe here. And I would have that just stamped on the background, right? Maybe some like snowy looking background or some blue inking or something. So that's how I would use those. Super cute. I love the imagery on this. They're just so happy and cheery and just adorable, and gonna be easy to color. Obviously they're penguins, most of which you stamped is already black anyway, and you're just coloring like their accent pieces, their little gear that they're wearing. The small die of the month, you guys, oh my goodness, it is called Big Jolly Santa, and it's really cute because I'm like, Big Jolly Santa, because he's like so cute. Look at his little body. He's kind of like in a little marching kind of way, so he's kind of a little bit sideways whenever we do put this together. It might be what we work on today, maybe the next time. You know, I like to go through everything and then try to work on something that's a little bit quicker to put together, but he has his different pieces, but again, the way Spellbinders does things in such a smart way, like these things are generally black, so it's all on the one die. You know, his little beard and mustache and eyebrows on this die, so cut it on white, right? His hat is red, his, you know, skin tone things, his arms, and, you know, all those different things. So that's a little body, and then again his face and his hat. So he's a good size character, right? If you condense some of these things, he's still pretty good size. He has his accent pieces. He has a little stick here, like a little pole, and he can carry a little flag that says ho 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 ho, or be nice. And then there's an add-on set, this little small guy here. It is, again, photopolymer, Santa's favorite, let it snow, festive wishes, oh what fun, no peeking, and that's what he could also just be carrying in his little flag. Or maybe he has a couple flags, you know, however, or little banners, should I say. Super cute. Oh, I can't even wait. Super, super cute. And then the large die is called Christmas Boutique, and this guy takes up a lot of space. Let me see if I can get everything shown here. Again, it is a large die, so there is a lot going on with it. It's all this here. This is part of the glimmer, but all this over here. So it's called Christmas Boutique. You have this little boutique shop that, as you can see, little flowers all over, everywhere. Very reminiscent of like their reflection dies, where you would put the flowers and then maybe opposite in the other direction you have the same flowers, but this time you have all that background, and then you're just going to pop in your flowers and things in the spots that are allotted there. Looks really gorgeous. So you have that, you have your like shingled roof here, you have window accents. Sorry guys, sounds like my neighbor's trying to gather up his little bulldog puppy. Her name is Sprinkles, but anyway, I hear about they're calling for it. Windows, accent pieces, the word Noel. You have a little fence, you guys, and as you can see, there is some dimension to that, so you fold it on those lines and it comes around here. You have your little awning, your door with accent pieces also, and then all the different flowers that can go in here. You have like a little Christmas tree. Maybe you want to put that in your window, or however you want to decorate with that little guy. Oh, let me see if I can put this back. Berries, and then those beautiful roses, like centers for your poinsettias, and of course your poinsettias, and leaves, and all kinds of fun things. So really, really gorgeous set on that one. Really fun and inventive. Let me see if I can bring this back this way so we can check out possibly the stitch of the month. Yeah, I'll be home for Christmas, and it is a large card topper down here. So let me pick that up. You have your die. You can have the inlay, of course, and then, you know, what happens is these guys pop out, and so in some of these maybe you want to just pop in a circle again, or just a color thing, or go ahead and match it up with the ones that are the same size, like that one and this one are the same size, and that one, that one, that one, and that one, and you can do more stitching, or just stitch the ones that come out and have the stitchability. So basically, everything's on this one panel, but you can put different pieces of paper under where you need it to be, so you can get those colors of ornament if you don't want to run the whole thing through, right, again. And then you have these areas that obviously don't cut out or anything, but you have your Christmas tree that has some stitching there, the little lines. It's just like this one has, you know, 7 little areas of stitching, right? And then the next one a little more and a little more as it branches out. So you have that gorgeous guy to pop on there, and then it has a little banner that says like Merry Christmas, and it has like the embossing look, or embossed look where it pushes through. Happy Holidays, and then you have little bits for your ornaments. So they have the little ornament toppers that you can use to look really cool. Let's put that there. Really, really fun set on that one. I love the way they pretty much decked it out, right? It has a lot going on. Glimmer of the month. This is Bouquet Full of Joy. So you have this bouquet that you're going to glimmer, or however, and then you have a bow that has the die, and also you can glimmer it, and you can cut it out with the die, and then you have a bow that kind of goes in here. Let's just use this one, And then you have these circles. So you have warm wishes, joy, and for you, and then you can glimmer those. You can cut them out with a circle, and then maybe that can go here or underneath or wherever you want to put it. It's just part of your decoration there. So that is Bouquet Full of Joy. Of course, you can color this in or just leave it nice and classic and crisp and clean the way it glimmers. I'm going to put these to the side for a moment so we can check out the wax seal, the better press, and the card kit. So, and then with the glimmer, and I always forget, and I'm so sorry. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So yeah, a lot of times I forget to show you the foil that comes with the glimmer of the month. If you are a monthly member, you get a foil with it. If you buy it later on down the line, let's say it's generally just the plates with the dies if it has dies, but the foil does not come with them later on. So, this is polished brass. And again, this is generally what you're going to receive. It does say colors may vary, so you might get a different color, but that's what it looks like is intended for this month. Okay, wax seal of the month. So we have this called Merry Christmas to You, and again, when you are a member, you're getting both these things, and I think, I don't know if it's been out long enough that you can pick up other ones, but I'm sure that comes with both items anyway later on, I would assume. A little bit different from the glimmer, but this is the wax seal of the month for October. Merry Christmas to You is what it says there. And then it comes with the red wax beads, and this is more of a brighter red. Hopefully you can kind of see that. I know I think one of the first ones they did was maybe garnet or something, but it was like a deeper red. So this is a brighter red, or crimson. Was it called crimson? That's what might have been it. And the wax seal head is about 1 inch, and it says Merry Christmas to You. Really lovely. Really pretty, just to add, obviously to your envelopes, to your projects. Just really nice and crisp. And then we have the better press called Continued Joy. So it says, may this Christmas be filled with happiness in all that you do, and may this joy continue the whole year through. That's really nice sentiment. Look at that. Really gorgeous. Let me get you a size on that, because of course it's a focal point, so it's a nice big guy. But it's I would say 5 1/4 tall and just over 3.5 inches wide. And I do want to show you that the top has that beautiful little snowflake. Really, really pretty and traditional. Love that. And let me put these back away, and I'll get the card kit open. Oh, and the other thing I want to show you about the card kit is that it opens on the side this month, and I thought, that is so good. They should have knew that all along, because it's much easier to get in here than just out of the top, but I really like that side open. I'll be right back. Okay guys, card kit of the month, and what I can see right here is already super adorable. It's called Feeling Festive. So let's bring this out. And generally I read to you the inspo card, or sheet, which is right here. 8 cards, 8 envelopes, 20 card panels, chipboard embellishments, acetate shapes, puffy stickers, pattern paper, die cut shapes, sprinkle sequins, foam squares, adhesive tape, as always. Super cute. Look at the little characters. Oh my gosh. And then look at this little guy, the little elf on the ornament. Super cute. So let's check this out. So they're showing you a little bit about how to put this together, the card that they're showing. Really cute here to make these little pieces. It says to trim thin strips of cardstock to create strings. So like if you have this on your guillotine or a cutter, you just kind of give it the smallest amount of cut. They kind of do that anyway, so that's what they're using for that. Cute. So here are our chipboard stickers. I love the colorway. It's very fresh and clean, traditional with that pink, with the pops of pink, which is really, really cute. Fun, bright little candies. Oh, look at the little train. Adorable. Staple items, 8 cards, 8 envelopes, adhesives. And then these are the cardstock pieces that are in here. So let's just take those out of there. And oh, I love the green on this. Again, it's kind of more of a minty green. It's a little deeper than minty, but really cool. So you have that red, kind of a mintier green, light blue, pink, and white. Love this colorway. Very much what's going on in the sticker pack. Oh, a nice generous amount of this shaker mix or filler, or what do they call it? Sprinkle sequins. And you have Fimo or polymer clay slices and like the little candy canes. I mean, they are candy canes, not just like little peppermint swirls. You have little white dots, red hearts. You have some shiny red sequins, and it looks like kind of like jimmies or like sprinkles, like little white pieces. That is very cute. Look at that. Oh, these are the acetate pieces. This is something different. And sometimes they'll have like butterflies or something that's kind of acetate material, but these are different. Ah. Look at this tag. Make it magical, make it merry, make it memorable. That is so cute. Look at these. Love, love, love. Hopefully I can show you all of them. There's a lot in here. Okay. little snowflake, cute little holly berry there. You have your little string of lights, mug with cocoa, larger snowflake. You have the Santa. Oh, look at that. Little mountains, or like mountains that look kind of gumdrop-ish. I mean, look at this. You light up every Christmas with your smile. Oh my gosh. The most magical time of the year. You have your wreath. These are really cool, merry and bright. And of course, I'm putting my hands all over, but they're not really picking up fingerprints, so that's good. 25. That one, look at. Nice big size on that. Those are adorable. Okay, and then we have, well, let's take a look at these guys. Our Jet Puff stickers, very cute. Just pop them on there and your card's done. You have ho ho ho, festive feels, warm wishes, jolly good fun, happy holidays. I mean, there's lots of sentiments up here, the best feeling, and then lots of little icons down here that are super cute. Oh my gosh. Look at the little elves having a good time there on their little toboggan or sled. I guess it's a sled, huh? Okay, let's go with this. So I'll just show you some of the die cuts. There's literally generally hundreds of them. There's 2 of each design. I'm just gonna pull them out and you can see some more things in here. There's like whole houses back there. Not very gingerbread house looking, but they have a reminiscence of that. Lots of accents. I mean, look at all these little tiny little like dots and treats, and you have your lights, and you have little elves, tons of peppermints. You have your cocoa, shooting stars in different sizes. Look at this. He's such a cutie. You have Santa with his little sleigh there. Accent stars, Elfmobile, this one says, in gold. How cute is that? Little sprigs holding stockings, sprigs of flowers. I mean, there's just a ton in here. Little reindeer with the lights all cut in his little antlers, stockings, figgy puddings. You gotta have figgy puddings. Oh my gosh. Again, that little elf on his little ornament. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff in here. Sprigs, little cards. E is for elf. That is so cute. I mean, there's just a ton in here. Lots and lots of die cuts. I'm just gonna put those to the side for now. And then, oh, look at this one. Elf Fun. And everything has like a little gold foiling, pretty much. The papers, you guys. Oh my gosh. Let me put that back over there. Oh, these are gonna be really fun. Okay, so this first one, again, there's, I believe, 1 sheet of each. So we have all the Santas and their little village, and Santa and Mrs. Claus and all the little houses, super cute. It's really fun plaid or checker design, I guess plaid. Really cute poinsettias, a little more playful. This little pattern of like little stars, cute. And then we have some like a lime green, a little brighter than lime green with like green dots. You have your little Christmas trees here with the blue background with the white dots. Pink with sprinkles, little sprinkle dots. This one's blue with the kind of like drawn snowflakes, and then gold foil stars, and all kinds of bows and lots of different primary colors that are very much the colors they're using here. This really cool organic kind of stripe tribal kind of pattern, like candy stripe, I suppose, since we're talking about Christmas. And then this kind of darker pink with the little stars, and a pink candy stripe, little stars, very cute with all the same colors. And this one with like the little kind of like Christmas lights, I guess, but they're shaped. You can see like little stars. How cute is that? Love it. Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Dasher, all the different reindeer names on there. Very cute. This one has all the little elves in their stockings. That one kind of fell in. Oh no. So cute. And then we have little ornaments. And then you have the fa la la la, which is very adorable in that pattern. Well, the pattern, but the font, really cute. Look at these little guys having all kinds of fun, little elves. Super adorable. And then we have this last plaid pattern with red and like green checks and things. Alright guys, let me put some of these things up. I'm going to grab a card base from the card kit and we will go from there. I'll be right back. We're going to use the small die with our little Santa. So what I did was I went ahead and grabbed some of that little minty green paper from the card kit. card base. I also grabbed the red from there because it's a very different red. It's not like super dark or I don't know, it just has a really pretty color to it, right? It really complements that minty green. So we'll be using that also for our Santa Claus. And then I grabbed some other scraps of paper. I grabbed this shiny black for like the black accents. I just got some white paper for the white. Glittery white paper would be really cute, or something like that if you want to make that accent too. A little tan color there for our skin tone, and then the stickers, the sentiments, we will be using these guys also. Oh, if I can just hold on to them, that'd be great. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and just trim this down, because I do like this to be a little bit smaller than just, you know, covering the whole card top. So I'm going to trim this down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I'll run it through the 3D embossing folder, and I'll be right back. So once I cut it down, I'll just kind of eyeball where I want that to be. I mean, Santa's probably going to be like right in here. So, you know, do you want the little tree to just be right front, behind them, you know, the other ones? So just kind of think about that. Yeah, and I will be right back. I was going to say, you can also do a landscape if you wanted to. I don't know how tall he is, but that'd be a really cute option also. I will be right back. Hey guys. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Just gorgeous. And then this is the opposite side. If you like to deboss or emboss, however you want to use it, I will put it this way. And then again, the dies are just done in a way that's super smart. So let me walk you through that right now, and then I'll just run them through and we'll put our little guy together. I'm gonna hold that down for just a little bit, and then I'll just bring it over here. Maybe put the embossing folder on top, just something to help hold it for me. Okay, so let's see. We'll do the little sign afterward, but for right now I'll focus on these things. Okay, so his little arms, generally you're going to cut that out of the color of whatever he's wearing, which is generally your Santa suit. So the reason I have him like this is so you can get some of that dimension. Otherwise they'd be stuck to his body or however. So his body, in my opinion, should be cut out of the red, because most of it he's wearing red. His little arms. And then we have his hat, which I will also trim out from red paper, just like this. He has different accent pieces, so these are white, but these are also white, right? His little beard and mustache and things. So this is all facial hair. Maybe you want to do gray, maybe a very light gray, whatever it is. Those are separate from these items so that you can be very clear that these are cuffs and things like that. And then, yeah, and you know, just everything on his suit and like his little puff on his hat. But either way, I'm going to put those on the same white paper. These, in my opinion, are all black. I like the black boots, black gloves, black buttons, you know, very good. So everything to me on this one is going to be black. You have a little separate little piece of hand so that he can hold his sign, I believe. I think that's what that piece is. But either way, shiny black is what I want for that. This one is all facial skin tones with his nose and everything. I believe his cheeks are on here too, so if you want that to be a different color, it's on the same plate, so you might want to run that through a different color for his little blush or however. So I'll run that through that tan color, and I'll be right back. So I have that sitting on my card base ready to go. I have my little cheeks here, so I was just trying to keep them safe. Let me grab this guy. Oh, okay. And so let's go ahead. The instruction does show you to put together the face first, and then you go from there, but obviously you're going to put together however you like. I have this area over here where I have all these different white accents. I should have pointed out that the dies are really specialized in that they have all these embossed areas where it looks really cool. I mean, the way it pushes in, and that's just running it through. I didn't have to run it through and emboss it again. It just, that's how it looks. Really cool. So it has like movement. Even the little hat has that. Hopefully you can see it. So let's start putting things together. I think I'm going to put his little cheeks on. Oopsie, just because I have those pieces there. And if you look, you have little areas for like eyebrows. I don't know if you can see it. There are score marks there. And so his little cheeks, for me, would be like in here, and then his little, what's it called? Beard would go over that. At least that's how I'm doing it. Okay, so let's just have that. If you want to put the cheeks on top of his beard, I mean, that's very cute too. Whatever you like to do. So, when I had mentioned earlier that the black had buttons. I suppose you can use it for buttons too, but I believe these are his eyes because it has like a little tiny space. So for right now, I'm going to leave this here, but I'll address that in just a moment. We have his beard over here, which I guess we can go for next. I'm just going to put some glue here because I don't think it covers. Obviously, it doesn't go all the way down. His face doesn't even go all the way down. Again, there are lines here that help you follow where to put this guy. Right there. And here's like a little detail in his mouth. Very cute. And then we have also his little mustache portion that again is on the same thing. You want to pop it up, you know, go for it. Gives you more dimension. And then his little nose that is right here. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. That's a lot of dimension already just because it's layers and layers of paper. His eyebrows came off of, sorry, that same die. So we have our eyebrows here. That guy can go there. How cute. Again, there are little score lines there that I'm just following. Don't have to come up with that on my own. It's just placement is there for us. Oh my gosh, he is so cute already. And then his hat was what we had started with. I moved on to the face before I kept going. So let's put that cuff on. There. Okay, something like that. And then his little dot dot dot. His little puffball is right here. Cute. I love that's not perfectly round. Very cute. So we have that. We have this guy. Let me think about if I need to put his boots on next or what. Oh, the eyes. So, couple things. I suppose what we can do is cut a piece of paper. Maybe I'll get it from like here. I just place it there so his eyes don't fall in. You can start with black paper too, that way it would be the same color even if you miss it a little bit. But let's just put this here. Not a great look there. Okay, let's put this on here. And then the little eyes have like little accent marks, so you know it makes it look like he's looking a certain way or however. So just kind of think about that as you're popping them in here. I'm just gonna pop it there, and again I use that white around the edge, and I think that looks cute. But if you want to just line it with black paper, that'll work. And I'm gonna try to put those little eyeballs accents in the same spot. Aw, look at that. Okay, and then we would have his hat. And that just finishes it off. That's really cute. I'm wondering if I need to pop his little hat up a little bit. I'll just glue it down. He has a lot of dimension and he's very adorable, and I think just gluing it down is okay too. Look how much dimension is on him just because of those different layers. He is so cute. Okay, so we have that. And then we can put together his little body. So definitely have this big white trim portion for his outfit here. And again, that all definitely has a spot where it goes, and it just fits there really nicely. And then his arms and things, so let's get that going. Okay, little arm, gloves. Let's see here. Oh, this is the one. Okay, this is the other one. So you can see this hand matches up with this guy. And then we have a little white cuff on top of that. So let's just put this on. And then, you know, the glove itself has that little cuff there. You can bring this guy over. It looks like it's this one. Look how cute. Kind of want to hold that down for a little bit. Okay. And then this guy over here is the other glove and the other little cuff. And then he has cuffs for his little feet. So we're going to match those guys up. Now, we do have this other piece that, like I said, it looks like it's the other piece of the glove, you know, that looks like it's holding on. I'm not sure right now if it goes this way or how to put it, but I don't really want to glue down his little thumb if that's the case. So either way, I'm just going to put glue here and around there, but not in the thumb area. That way his little sign can go through there. So the sign can still kind of come in here. And then he also has that little white cuff there. I assume that's what the other piece is for. I don't really know that. Okay. There's a little cuff holding his little sign, and then he has his boots, and I believe the boots go right under the pants or maybe on top of the pants. I suppose that's up to you. Let's see these guys. Like if you want to put it up here or underneath. I'm going to go underneath. And that one fit there perfectly well, so I'll just put that there. And then this guy over here. And then we have white cuffs on those guys. I don't know if they have a certain direction or if one has to be in place. I mean, that looks pretty good, right? Fit in there really nicely. And then this guy. Okay, and I'm just going to let everything set up because we did quite a bit of piecing there. Just make sure everything's ready. And I think that's everything from here, everything from there. We're going to keep this little black piece just in case. His little buttons in the back. So, you know, do you want to just line it with black paper or go ahead and run this through and get little black buttons? So what I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and run this through like a little bit of the shiny paper. I'll line it just like I lined his eyes and then add in those little black dots, okay? And I'll be right back. So his little arm here, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down now. You know, you don't have to. But I think it goes under his head. So there's definitely a spot there for it. So obviously I'm just going to put this here. Gives it another little bit of dimension. I didn't glue his little arm down, or his hand, should I say. This other one, we'll glue wherever it is that you want to put it, right? So wherever it is that you think you want this to be, that's fine. I'm thinking about just gluing... Should his head be popped up a little bit? We can do that, right? So he needs to be a little more this way, so his whole little head there. Okay. And then where his arm should be. Like in here. He's holding his little sign. And how big is that sign? So I think we want to keep in mind, y'all. Let's see here. Maybe his arm needs to go out a little more this way. So we can get a little room. You know? Funny. I was just consulting some things and his little sign can go that way too, you know? Like it's blowing in the wind. That's cute. I like where he is right there. So, let's see about this little arm. Even his little arm just being where it is, I think that's okay. So I know that's a little funky when you actually remove this and you look at where his arm is kind of back here, but that's alright. It works for me. So I'm just going to glue that part down. Where did I have him? Here. Here. There's like a little buff arm right there. I think I had it covered up a little more. Kind of want this to be down here though, so there we go. There's that, and there's this. Okay, that's what it is. Maybe a little more this way. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm going to get some dimensionals and stick his head down just so I know exactly where that is before I move on. Gluing the whole thing down. That way it's one piece. And there's, again, a little score line there that shows you where that should be. So that's good. I'm going to put some more dimensional in the back of his head, and I will be right back. Just the head part. I'm just going to put glue on the rest of his body. So dimensionals up here, glue everywhere else, and just bring him over right there. Okay? I'm going to hold that down, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, he is ready for his little sign. So cute. So I'm just going to take that piece and run it through like a wood color. black, gold, so you know, all those would be really cute. And then I'll use the this little guy here. So you have Let It Snow, Festive Wishes, Oh What Fun. Oh my gosh, let's do Oh What Fun. And I still have some white paper here. I'm just gonna cut it out, or stamp it and cut it out from some white paper, just black ink. And then I'll use that to cut it out, and I'm just gonna do this by hand here and see what happens. Cute. Okay, and that is the add-on set, and of course I stick my finger in my ink for some reason. Put my whole hand right in the lid. All right, I'll put that back in just a second. And look at that, so cute. Right there. I will run that through. Yeah. And I will be right back. So Oh What Fun. Stick basically looks the same either way. So however you want to glue that on there and place it. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. So I'm gonna go a little higher up. And then I'll place it kind of in his little hand, but you also have that little faux piece of hand that helps you with this. So I'm going to attach it first. And again, you don't have to put it under his little thumb. I don't even know if you'll notice it, but I know it's there, so I want to use it in that way. So just pick that up a little bit, kind of pop that guy in there. If you can, hold on. Actually, I'll say, should I put glue first? Here, that's easier. Why I insist on doing everything in the air? I don't know, guys. There you go. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue behind this guy, and that's gonna help me keep that down. My goodness. And again, you can angle it however you like. I mean, maybe a little more like that. And then we have this piece that goes on top, but it does have that little thumb area, or like if your hand was curving in like this. So I don't know, let me get, you know, I mean business when I get tweezers out. I kind of want to pop that in here. That way his little thumb is on top. I don't know. I think that's cute. Okay, so let's just put that back on there and just kind of line it up with the hand that's underneath. And I'll show you a close-up so you can see what I'm talking about. So I stuck that little bit under his finger there, and I'll just hold on to this and I'll be right back. I must be stopped. This is so cute. And then I was like, oh, what if we add the wax seal, a little Merry Christmas seal right here? Oh, you guys, that's over the top. I think we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it. Okay, so let me grab some of my tools for that. I'm going to open this up, grab maybe 5 wax bits, and we'll just add that on there. And I just go for it, you guys. If you want to, you know, form yours off to the side and then add it, you can definitely do that if it scares you. But I like the funky nature, and you know, we have embossing there, so it's gonna be there, and then this little guy here. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys. There's a little bit of gold left on my little bowl here, my spoon from last time, which I'm okay with, so I'll just leave that there. Let these guys melt down, and I'll be back. I think I'm ready. And just like right in here. Just kind of make it into a circle shape, but not, I don't get too crazy with it. And then the Merry Christmas is up and down like this, but I want it a little bit sideways, so I'm just going to turn it a little bit, and that is that. And I will be right back. Okay, let's put this to the side here, and I think I can probably get this. Look how cute. And yes, we just went over the top with this one. I'm going to take a Bic marker. It's a gold Bic marker, just to make the Merry Christmas pop there. So just holding it sideways, not really up and down, because then you're going to end up putting marker where you probably don't want it. So just holding on to this little guy. Is there a little something right there? There's like little decorations, so I want to make sure I'm hitting those right. Merry Christmas to you, it says. Cute. So just lots going on with this card. Super cute. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for these items for review. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. And, I should mention at the top, if you are a current club member, you can make changes between the 1st and the 5th, I believe. If you have not signed up before, you start signing up on the 6th. Sometimes it'll be open on the 5th, but generally the 6th through the almost end of the month, there's like a blackout period at the end of the month. So I will have images for you, the links, and I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.